Okay, I'm going to show you 5 dumb things that you're probably going to do in 2014, that's this year, right? Yeah, that you're going to get ripped off for your money, right? There's so many people out there, who spend, hours and hours and hours trying to figure out how to get money out of your pocket, whether you need it or not, whether you need their service or not. And see, you don't know that. So these are 5 areas that a lot of people get ripped off because they don't know their options, okay? We're going to go through all of them, and every one I cover, we have a separate video on YouTube that covers this, so you can see the more details. I'll try to give you as much help I can in this short rendition, so you could follow up on it. But if you want to see longer versions of each of these items, they're on YouTube at youtube.com Matthew Lesko 70. Okay, youtube.com/Matthew Lesko 70, and they're there. All our videos are there. Okay, the first one is getting a loan from a tax preparer. That's right. So you go down to H&R Block or one of these tax preparing people, and then you say, oh, I have a refund coming. Then they try to sell you a loan. They're going to sell you a loan because you have money coming. They're going to guarantee you, say, hey, we'll give you money now, and you just pay a little extra. Well, that little extra, look at this, is like 100% interest you're paying. That's right. See, like a car loan, if you go out and take a loan for a car, that's like 4% or something like that. Man, you're going to go with a tax preparer, and if they lend you money, that's going to be like 100%. But it sounds easy. They'll give you money right now, so they're just playing on your convenience, and you got the most expensive loan in the world, okay? So you don't want to do that. Okay, and actually getting free tax services too. I mean, the IRS even estimates that 70% of Americans could get their taxes done for free. So if you're making up to 50 grand or around there, you could have professional tax help. Walk in and they'll fill them out for free. So why go to these places anyway? And then there's things on the site, and then that's another thing we'll cover a little more detail later. But don't take a loan. So if you're using a professional tax preparer, no loans. Okay, here's another one. Don't give your name to freecreditreport.com. Oh, would it be great to get your credit report, what that looks like and all that kind of stuff? So we have these ads out there, the people singing in songs about freecreditreport.com and all that kind of stuff. No, because what you're doing is they're getting the information for free, and they're giving to you, but they get your name. They're selling your name, and they're going to hound you to buy something or whatever, because if you're worried about money, they're going to have people calling you for more money. So, getting you your free credit report comes with a lot of strings. Instead, you could go to the website that's authorized by the government, because under law, they have to give you your credit report for free, okay? And what you do is you go to annualcreditreport.com, annualcreditreport.com, and you get it for free. You don't have to give your name, and you won't be barraged by everybody selling you money or problem-solving techniques or whatever the heck they say. They're making money off your name, and that's it. So don't go to freecreditreport.com, okay? And we have a video on that too, at YouTube. So that's youtube.com/Matthew Lesko 70. Okay, here's another one. Okay, now, don't ever give money to lawyers or businesses or anybody that's going to help you with your invention, because you have to find the free help first. See, you're sitting there with an idea, an invention, or something. Oh, and you see an ad. Oh, inventors wanted, or whatever. And you call them up, and they're sweet people, and they pretend they're your best friend, and they're going to help you make zillions of dollars. Don't do that. There's free help, for that. And there's experts that get grants to help you with that idea you have, and how to protect it, and how to do a market study, and how to find businesses that will develop it for you. All this kind of stuff you can get for free. These people are selling stuff that you could get for free, but you don't know about the free stuff because they're not advertising, right? So if the only thing you know is somebody who's advertising and spending a lot of money to find you, they got to get that money back. The people that are doing it for free don't get money from you, so they can't spend a lot of money. You have to do some work in finding them, but you can. We got a video on that today. But they're called business development centers, and they're all over the world. Yeah, well, actually, over the country, there's about 3,000 of them, business development centers, and they're free. They do the same thing, and I think better, And so they don't work for you. Then you spend your money. You have to do this first, okay? So that means you don't give money to lawyers or businesses that are going to help you with your invention before you check out the free stuff, okay? That's the third way you're going to save money this coming year. Okay, here's another. You got student loan debt? Now, there's more student loan debt out there than there is credit card debt, okay? So don't give money to anybody who's going to help you with your student loan debt, because their government programs are already set up to help you. A lot of these companies are charging like $1,600 just to call the government for you to get rid of some of your student loan debt. So that's silly, isn't it? Yeah, you don't have to do that. Okay, and a good way to find out how to deal with that is through consumerfinance.gov. Go to consumerfinance.gov and put in, search for repay student debt. So consumerfinance.gov and then repay student debt. And you'll find all you need to know about getting the programs, getting deferred, getting some of the money that you owe, erased, all this kind of help. It's already there under law, and these people are ripping people off. There's a report for the National Consumer Law Center that shows that you're tired with these people. It's going to cost you a lot of money for the same thing you could do for free, the price of a phone call, right? So don't do that. You're already in debt. You don't want to give somebody else more money because you need that money if you're in debt. Okay, and we also have a video on that on YouTube. That's at youtube.com/MatthewLesko70. Okay, and student debt. Okay, so that's 4 already. Okay, now, don't give money to anybody who says they got a great business idea and you're gonna make $1 million out of it. As long as you give them money. There's so many. You start, Google or whatever, starting a business or want to start a home-based business. There's so many hucksters out there, preying off that perceived need that you have, that will charge you hundreds or even thousands of dollars to something that sounds logical and something that says, yeah, that sounds like I could do that, and that's stupid. Most of that is going to fail. It's not going to do anything. They're making money, doing this, and if you're even just thinking about doing that somewhere, get it checked out. And you can by one of these business development centers. You just call up a small business development centers that have experts to help you evaluate that or whatever. But man, actually, don't do any of it. Don't evaluate them. Go to these development centers and ask about, hey, I want to start a business. They'll help you start legitimate businesses for free. So that's small business development centers, and they're all over. They're government subsidized. They get grants from the government to help you start a business at home. That's right. So you want to start a cooking business, you want to start a web-oriented business. So you get professional help of somebody who's not going to be selling you anything at all, doesn't make a penny. You're not going to give them any money at all. They're just there to give you their best advice, and these are experts in the field. They see hundreds of people doing this all the time, and so you might as well use the free one first. And we have a video on that, on YouTube too, that explain it more. But that's the most important thing. You don't want to do it. And actually, our video on that is a fellow who got caught in like 4 or 5 of these kind of scams. He'd try one, and he wastes $400. Try another one, wastes $400. And the video is great because it shows how stupid, and he admits how stupid he was trying all these things that really don't work at all. They're getting the money. The hardest thing, what they don't tell you, is that you have to find customers. And there's no shortcut to that. You think it's easy. Give somebody a bunch of money and all your problems are solved. Nah. So don't do any of these things. Keep your money. Get real. Get through the nonsense that's out there. Everybody trying to get money from you because they think, hey, I have an easy way for you. There's no easy thing in life, right? It's just going to take hard work. So get the real information. Get the real data you need to go forward. And that's why the sources I talked about will give you that, not the hucksters. Geez, I think I'm a huckster too, aren't I?